Welcome back to Boys on Film. My name is Phil. I'm joined by Chris. We are talking about a film that Chris loves because we asked you to vote for the movie that you think Chris likes out of all the others. So the selection of films that you voted for were The French Connection, which is on BBC Two on Sunday at 10 p.m, Lethal Weapon 4, which is on Channel 5 on Friday at 10 p.m. We got Scarface on Film 4, Friday at 9 p.m, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which is on Film 4, Saturday night, 6:55, Sexy Beast, Film 4, Sunday at 11:20 p.m, and Blade Runner 2049, which is on BBC 3, Friday at 9 p.m. Gotta say, right from the start, that is a strong selection of films. Isn't it difficult to pick your favourite, Chris?
You said to me, pick your favourite out of these, and I was like, yeah, here's my top three. And you were like, no, your favourite. You know, what's the one that you love? And I was like, okay, well, there's three. Okay, three isn't, so I had to go for one. But yeah, very, very strong list. Very strong list.
So let's get the result then on Twitter. 66.7%. That's very high. So it's, a real decider, isn't it? Everyone voted for Ferris Bueller's Day Off, if I can say it. I just said to you I'd never seen this film, which is crazy because it has all the elements of a film that I would love, but I've still not seen it.
Well, I've got to say, genuinely, this is a film that I saw at the time, roughly. I mean, certainly in the 80s when I was a young thing. And I still watch now and I still enjoy it. And there's this cheekiness about it. There's like asides to the camera and little kind of cheeky lines and things that are just, that you get them when you're 15 and you get them when you're 53 as well. I mean, they're just funny things to happen. But, I'm a massive music obsessive, I'm an architect, and I love cars. And all three of those things are in this film, alongside comedy as well, just brilliantly. So there's the most amazing Ferrari in it. I'm not going to bore you with the details of Ferrari, because I can see you glazing over, Phil, but there's the most beautiful Ferrari in it. It's set, the Ferrari lives in this incredible all-glass mid-century modern house in the Chicago suburbia. Won't bore you with that either, because I can see you glazing over again, but amazing piece of architecture. And it's got one of those incredible 80s soundtracks that's got that real 80s college radio America vibe about it. It's like a little bit of sort of indie, little bit of sort of pop. It's got Yellow in it, the amazing Swiss band. Brilliant soundtrack. And you put all of those things together and sort of whip in a bit of kind of comedy with the whole thing. It's a complete winner. I mean, it's just such a great film. It still gives me pleasure now. It really does. And
a great director. Is it as good as The Breakfast Club? Because that is my favourite film from the 80s. Well, one of them. Not my favourite horror, obviously.
I am going to say better. But that's because Ferrari and architecture and Yellow. But, those are my three things. But look, I'm going to say better for sure. Definitely.
That's my shocked face, by the way. That's the thumbnail.
I'm saying it's better than Breakfast Club. Fight me.
So were the Twitter crew, were they correct in thinking that is your favourite film? I'm guessing they are.
It was a really, really tough one. I had a top three on that list, but the one that stayed with me the longest, the one that I get the most from, the one that ticks most of my boxes is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Sexy
Beast is great as well, though, right?
Love Sexy Beast. Similar kind of thing, actually. I mean, I love the sunshine, I love Spain, and I kind of love the soundtrack. So, to be honest, that's ticking boxes too. But look, it hasn't been in my life as long as Ferris Bueller's Day Off has, and I think there's a lot to be said for staying power. It's really stayed with me, that film. I say that like it was a great work of art, but it stayed with me, that film. It really has, and it still entertains me.
Oh, it's such a great selection of films, though. I mean, The French Connection, Exorcist director, obviously, who recently passed away. Was it last year? Yeah. So, I mean, I think the only one I haven't seen is Lethal Weapon 4. I didn't realise there were that many Lethal Weapons.
Really on my list of things to watch, to be honest. That's a very strong list, for sure.
So there we go. Thank you, Chris. Boys on the Box is back next week with another choice. And if you want to watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off, you can see it on Film 4 on Saturday, this weekend, 6:55 p.m. That's quite early. Is it not a racy film? It's quite family friendly.
I'm going to say it's cheeky. I think at the time it would have been shown at 9 o'clock, but because 40 years have passed since, it can now be shown at 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? It's cheeky. It's not that racy, really. No, not really.
Okay. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Thank you, Chris. And if you've enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Tell us which film you're going to be watching on TV over the weekend if you're in the UK. And obviously, you can check out one of the other videos, which is on screen now, floating above our heads, I think, up there somewhere. So see you soon.